Yo.
Yes, sir. What's up, guys?
Yes. This DJ will kick the floor in three, two, one.
Hello and welcome. I forgot.
On the troll.
I almost forgot. I did actually forget something. But in any case, how are you doing? We greet you. We are here, and the question that we seek to clarify today is of that one of Thabo Bester's lawyer. I think we are looking at this character because we probably would like to draw you to some of the things that you would need to know about the character, because there is passion if you are doing something that can relate to you. There's always passion. There's always passion. That's my thinking. If you play soccer and you love soccer, you play with passion. If you are studying and you believe in studying, you must believe in something for you to succeed in it. And those are the words of Mr. Anonymous. One day I will be courted by the ladies with a beard and white hair, with dreads, the beard with dreads.
Perhaps you have a point there, because I remember during the time, I would say from 2008 up until 2012, I liked soccer.
You liked soccer?
I used to watch soccer. I used to like it because of the atmosphere back then. Remember the 2010 World Cup?
Uh-huh.
So it made me be interested. And there are certain players I will never forget.
Because of that.
Mm-hmm. Like Senzo Meyiwa, for example.
Your memory just seek to be short, very short, and remember Senzo Meyiwa. No,
not just Senzo Meyiwa, but they were really good footballers back then. That would, but Iniesta, I mean the World Cup, for heaven's sake, it was like wow. It was like wow.
I think it's the first time I speak soccer with Emily.
Now I don't like it anymore, because
as we host here,
the players are not doing the things that used to be done back then. Like I used to watch soccer.
What were they doing, the other ones?
They were really good in the pitch. They made us interested. I mean, goalkeeping skills, like Senzo Meyiwa, will just captivate you based on his skill. The fact that he could block so many goals, it was like natural. And you're like, I've never seen anything like this.
Wow.
Let me watch.
You see, you could make a better analyst, in fact, in soccer. I think we should change
I can't. No, soccer bores me. No, it bores me. There's a few left. Kibo, Messi. Who else can I think of?
That's magical.
In South Africa, I don't even watch South African soccer anymore.
You don't know any player in South Africa?
No, currently, no. It's been a while.
Do you know Clive Barker, though?
Clive Barker, yes.
Yeah, he passed away, by the way. R.I.P. to him. Yeah.
The coach of Bafana
Bafana. Who won us the only cup that Bafana Bafana has.
In the 90s.
During the times of Bonel Tovi.
Yeah, he was good.
He's a legend. He's a legend. He is a legendary coach. It's unfortunate that we didn't get much from that coach, because at some point he was just absent, I think, from the sports side. We're not hearing anything about Clive Barker until recently, when we had the bad news. But we're not here about the bad news.
Soccer. No.
I'm excited that you spoke about soccer in any case. I think we should have that session of soccer. So, speaking of it, the main aim of us saying or trying to relate the stories such as these ones that we've just had now, it is to explain how much passionate about something for you to succeed on that thing. You need to be passionate and you need to relate. Something must be relatable to you. So all those players, they were playing not only for money, but they could relate. So that being said, let us look at the character of Bester's lawyer.
Hey, Bester's lawyers are full of scandals and shenanigans, allegedly. Yo! It's a lot. It's a lot. I didn't see this one coming.
Yes.
I kept saying yo. This is too much. He movie gele. He film.
Yeah.
So it seems Thabo Bester's legal team is facing their own legal woes. So the NPA has confirmed that Tshireledzo Ndou, Thabo Bester's instructing attorney of Ndou Attorneys Incorporated.
The man on my
the one with the glasses.
Yes, the one with the glasses. Okay.
He was the one who had that very interesting interview with Griselda Lewis.
Yes.
That we talked about.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So it seems like, and Jeremiah Phela, the advocate representing Bester, now we discussed him previously.
Is it an advocate or nothing?
He's an advocate.
Okay.
Jeremiah Phela is the other one.
Okay.
Yes. They are both working together in the Thabo Bester case.
Okay.
An instructing attorney and an advocate.
So the other one is an instructing attorney, the one of glasses, and then an advocate.
Yes.
Like Titi and Defo.
Yes, back when
things were still intact.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So NPA spokesperson Paladi Shuping confirmed that there is a case of attempted, I can't say this word, can I? Attempting to force themselves on a woman.
Yes. You've got it correct. That's how you should explain it in the streets of YouTube.
Rape. We can't say the word, guys. YouTube is very sensitive.
They get it.
So he has that attempted case of trying to do that to the woman, and also an assault charge was added against Ndou. And this case was postponed to the 21st of June 2023.
Yes.
Now this will be a day after convicted Thabo Bester and his 8 co-accused will be appearing before the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court.
The same day?
No, the following day. So Thabo Bester will be appearing on the 20th, and the instructing attorney Tshireledzo Ndou will be appearing on the 21st of June.
Okay.
Not only that, even Jeremiah Phela will be appearing on the 26th of June.
Okay.
Ain't that interesting?
Jeremiah appearing on behalf of someone?
No, on behalf of himself. We talked about him and his fraud case.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Fraud and extortion, corruption, a lot was going on.
Allegedly.
Guys, I'll attach the video on the description for those who managed to not see the video that we were talking about his case, specifically Jeremiah. A lot of details were in that video.
Okay.
So now we are talking about the instructing attorney.
The one of glasses.
Tshireledzo Ndou.
Tshireledzo Ndou.
So Thabo Bester and the rest accused will be appearing on the 20th.
Yes.
Newsroom Africa reported on Wednesday that the 27-year-old lawyer was out on 1,000 rands bail, which the state did not oppose. Now, taking to Twitter,
What?
the newsroom...
Okay, I'm just wondering here, what determines the bail, Kant?
Hey, go by 1,000 rand.
Because you would think 1,000 rand from someone who's a professional lawyer.
Yeah.
Is a bit little.
It's too little.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a petty theft type of bail.
Yes. Like I'm thinking people get Boma 10,000 and whatnot.
So what really determines a bail amount of money?
I will find out for you. Continue.
Okay. So the state did not oppose his bail, and taking to Twitter, the news channel posted a partial image of the charge sheet of a case opened at the Bansvlei police station in Bloemfontein. Guys, for those who are interested in seeing it, please remind me to post it on the community tab, because it's a lot of writing. It wasn't quite clear. That's why I didn't bring it forth. And it further reported that Ndou would be represented by Bester's advocate, Jeremiah Phela. So Jeremiah will be representing his colleague in this case.
So they will be representing each other?
Jeremiah will be representing Tshireledzo.
No, the glasses guy.
Yes.
The other guy, the advocate
will
be representing the
instructing attorney. Yes.
Okay. Keep it at home. Type of a
Jeremiah Phela, who has reportedly also been criminally charged. Phela is due to go on trial for alleged corruption involving security tender bribery at the Motheo TVET College in Bloemfontein. He will be making his court appearance on the 26th of June for the very same case of extortion and fraud that we discussed previously here on the channel. So we have talked about his case in its entirety. I think it started around 2017. So I will put the link in the description so that you guys can check it out. So in this highly publicized case, the legal duo are representing convicted Thabo Bester, who escaped from the Mangaung prison before fleeing the country with his partner and alleged accomplice, celebrity doctor Nandipama Gutuman. So the case against the 27-year-old lawyer.
All right.
So he's 27 years of age. And apparently he cannot be identified until he pleads, but already Newsroom Africa has released his identity. So, ASEAN. So he was registered in March at the Bensvlei police station in Bloemfontein. So his case was registered in March this year at the Bensvlei police station in Bloemfontein. So according to the National Prosecuting Authority, he will appear before the magistrate's court in Bloemfontein on Wednesday. Yeah. Reports suggest that the accused is also out on 1,000 rands bail and will be represented by advocate Jeremiah Phela. Phela refused to comment on the matter. He said, no, and I quote, no. Unfortunately, I don't have a comment. I can't give a comment at all.
Okay.
And there's also a response to the media inquiry from the Office of the Provincial Commissioner, Free State Province, with regards to the alleged victim and the victim of this SA an assault case. They reported the case in March. So the complainant is 34 years of age. She arrived at the 27-year-old suspect unit of an estate situated in Topsy Smith, Langhoven Park on Wednesday, the 8th March, 2023.
All right.
So this is part of their statement. What they said happened to them, the victim.
About Tshireledzo Ndou.
Yes. So they arrived at this estate on the 8th of March 2023 at around 1650.
All right.
So the victim alleges that they had a conversation before the suspect held both of her hands, and the 34-year-old woman says that she was hit 4 times on the head and dragged to the bedroom, and forcefully the suspect attempted to undress her forcefully. The victim further alleges that the suspect assaulted her. She managed to escape and left her shoes behind. The suspect was arrested on Saturday, the 25th of March 2023 at his residential place and made his first appearance in Bloemfontein Magistrates Court on Monday, the 27th of March 2023. Bail was granted and a protection order issued against the suspect for the victim in court, and the suspect is expected back in court on Wednesday, the 21st of June 2023. So his bail conditions include not making direct or indirect contact with the victim. Ndou has refused to comment for now, and both of them, they're still practicing, which is
very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. I know that you are not guilty until
you are proven, because that's what
guilty.
The LPC is saying. They're saying that they abide by the innocent until proven guilty. And if they are found guilty for their crimes, that's when they will be struck from the roll.
All right. Let us look at the conditions of bail.
Let's look at
what could determine the bail.
Yeah, the amount.
So this is with regards to the amount that we had here. So in our head, obviously, we are playing with the fact that you should be able to get a bit more if you are working a stable job and you are, a lawyer for that matter.
A lawyer who has their own legal firm.
So the bail amount is determined by several factors, including seriousness of the alleged crime, the defendant's criminal history, and the potential flight risk of a defendant and the risk they pose to the community.
Okay.
Here are some common factors considered when determining the bail. Severity of the crime. The seriousness of the offense plays a significant role in determining the bail amount. More severe crime typically have higher bail amounts. I don't know. Do you think if this was a crime, doesn't it belong to this severe crime?
Maybe it's because it's an attempt. It was attempted. So if she didn't manage to run away, or if it
happened, everything happened.
Perhaps maybe they consider that more serious. I don't know.
Okay, number 2, criminal history. If the defendant has a previous criminal record, especially if it includes similar offense, it may result in higher bail amount. History of failing to appear in court can also influence the decision. Flight risk, that is number 3. The likelihood that the defendant will attempt to flee and not appear for the future court proceedings is considered. Factors such as strong ties to the community, employment stability, family relationship, and financial resources are taken into account, right? So in this case, flying colors. Public safety risk. So the potential danger that the defendant poses to the community is evaluated. If the defendant is deemed to be deemed a threat, the bail amount may be set higher and denied altogether. Set higher if you are considered to be a threat. You don't set higher, you just deny that person a bail. Okay, number 5, financial ability, which in this case is what we were questioning. The defendant's ability to pay the bail amount is considered. The purpose of bail is to ensure the defendant's presence in court, not to excessively punitive. Therefore, the bail amount should be reasonable and within the defendant's financial means. So 1,000 was reasonable. Yeah.
Side eyeing.
Yeah, so 1,000 was reasonable in this case. So we have to take that. That is within his range.
Sure, but I don't know. I am not happy. I feel like he can afford. I mean, I don't need 1,000 rand is too little.
Yeah, very, very.
That lady's life was in danger, allegedly.
So now you take that, you compare to when the accused number 5?
Yes.
Who was given bail of what, 10,000?
Yes. He was given bail of 10,000. That's
you
Dr.
fit all these arguments that
you mean
made.
Accused number? I think it's accused number 8. If you mean
the woman.
Yeah, accused number 8.
Jansen. Is it Jansen?
Jansen. Yes. Natasha.
So I do not get it. She's not working.
Mm-mm.
She's not a threat.
Mm-mm.
You would like to believe.
Schedule 1.
She's Schedule 1, kind of. So it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, ne?
Yeah, it doesn't. I guess law works for people also that I think what we forget to say is that law is good or kind to people who are working on it, in it, and then also the people that have money.
Financial means.
Yes.
Because, wow, like 1,000 rand. I mean, this lady was hit on the head 4 times.
Do you understand? He could have fell in town there or something, like anyone else.
Allegedly.
Allegedly could have went on to fall and then disappear,
Yo.
I mean, we have things like that where people fall. Hitting someone.
It's amazing how it only comes out now. That's very interesting.
It's a very interesting. I mean, something for us to actually get to know about this, because you look at the case itself, it has all the elements of what could have happened to Katleho and whatnot. And we are in this case where someone was hit in the head also.
And like thinking about it, like since March, this incident happened March. The case was opened March.
Allegedly.
She didn't waste time with reporting the matter. Allegedly, he or she, we don't know. But they didn't waste time in reporting the matter.
It was immediately.
It was as soon as they could.
They could.
And the shenanigans of Thabo Bester coming back, that was April, right? April, them being transported back into the country, and then it was Ishmael attorneys. It first started off as Jeremiah Phela, allegedly, and then Ishmael attorneys. And then Jeremiah Phela came back, and when he comes back with attorney, Tshireledzo Ndou.
Okay.
But still, we don't know anything about. With Jeremiah Phela, it was a bit better because the information was on the internet. But with this one, I'm like, wow. You just kept quiet. Even went and did an interview with Griselda. I'm like, wow. Were we ever going to know about this case?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Were we ever going to find out?
Yeah.
And what do you say about lawyers with pending cases practicing? You mean at work when you do something strange, they suspend you?
Yeah, they suspend you while they do investigation.
So as a lawyer and you having altercations with the law?
Look, considering that the case that we are talking about is a very sensitive issue, if indeed you were to be found guilty, and looking at the fact that this is a woman and it would fall into that category of GBV. So you work with clients of different kinds, male and female. So you would be expected to be kind of be suspended until further notice.
Until the outcome.
Yes.
But it seems like that doesn't apply to legal practitioners.
So this is where if you are suspended, then you go maybe appeal for emergency trial. What is it called? Urgent trial. And then because you claim, you then say, based on the fact that I'm losing man, I cannot work and whatnot, and then your case will be fast forwarded. I think the procedure will be that. But since you are allowed to work, then there's no need for you to actually go further or push the case.
It seems like they even brought attention to themselves by taking Thabo Bester as a client.
They did, indeed they did. But then people, I guess Thabo Bester knows these people, allegedly maybe. These are the people that will be able to get him out. Maybe
they find
there's
relations.
There's a bond or something, maybe, allegedly. We don't know.
The accusations.
We don't know. But seemingly, who would you choose to defend you? If you had a chance of being defended by someone who's got an experience, who's going through that, would actually work it properly, who's going through something like that, something similar or something of the same line or something, I don't know. But I feel that they will be more invested in this case because of what they are going through. They will be more pumped up because of what they are going through. Should they win also their cases, they will be even more pumped up to win these cases.
They'll know exactly how to navigate.
But the risk then of losing these cases is that then Thabo Bester would need a new lawyer. Perhaps there is logic in choosing them.
Perhaps.
Knowing that they might maybe thinking that they might lose this case, which will therefore prolong the case itself that Bester is going through. If that was the case, if any of the two maybe was to lose the case, then it prolongs the whole case of Bester, and he will be given time to get a new one. Do I think that he's got that ace on his sleeve? Yes, I do. There is, as we are told, that allegedly there's money for starters. Maybe we're getting starters here. Just the taste of what needs to happen while the big fishes are still coming. Not to say they're not big fishes. They could be the big fishes that we think that are going to represent Baxter. But in this case, I think that it will allow then Baxter to get, because you don't want to come out right away and show that you've got financial powers. You would like to start somewhere.
True.
Because you know that it's going to be a long case. It's not going to finish today, tomorrow. It's going to take a while for this case to finish. So, do you need an interim team? Yes. While you are thinking, strategizing. Whether they are in trouble or whether they might be in trouble in future, you don't care about that. As long as for now, they will serve the purpose that you want them for. That is what I'm thinking.
We will wait and see as this movie unfolds. Wow, it's a lot. It's a lot, you guys. I didn't see this one coming. I was like, yo. So they are related. So Bester has people that understand.
They are not to say they are related, but say there is a common factor between them.
They understand more what he's going through.
Yes, there's common factor. So the fight is more pumped up. The fighters are more pumped up. They are good people to defend the situation because they understand. Basically, in my head, if I was a lawyer, I would be thinking system is against us. You know? There is a bit of psychology play there.
Yes, that
so I would pull any ace on my sleeve to win the case. Look at it in this way, because even they themselves, among themselves, the lawyers, they chose each other to represent each other. So that is what I understand, Yumfwetu, type of a relationship that you would expect. I understand where you are. I will make sure that you don't go down, because I'm also facing something like that. This is basically speculations playing in my head.
Guys. We're
not saying that is the case.
Very far from Bloemfontein.
It's alleging and obviously using public information that we have. But there is logic in doing so. So if one went to fetch the other and say, come on board, we are in trouble, all of us. 3 of us here are in trouble. You could have went to choose a one that doesn't have a case. I mean, this is an advocate. He's briefed by many attorneys. But choosing this one, maybe they work well or they work most of their cases together.
And he's quite young, 27. He's really young.
Still young. Less maybe experience, I would like to assume.
Because 27.
27, you probably have 4 years of work experience.
Yeah. Somewhere there. And it's quite interesting that he also has a firm already.
Yeah, it's for lawyers, it doesn't take that long for them to have it. I know that one person that I know who's also got a firm. It doesn't take long for them. Once you start doing your articles and practicing, and from there, I don't know the logic of how long it takes for you to be a lawyer. But in my own thinking is that there's nothing wrong about that. You would expect that to happen. It's actually a good thing to see them being independent and being ripped by these companies. We always appreciate people who do things for themselves.
Okay, we'll see what unfolds in the case and hear the details of what exactly happened.
Yeah. So that will be it from our side then.
So guys, thank you so much. I saw the likes. They went a little bit up. What do you think about the likes?
Thank you very much. We appreciate the likes. I do.
We're still begging for likes, okay? So please like the video, like the content. Let us know if we're moving in the positive direction or not.
And what do you think also of this situation?
Tell us what you think of this situation.
What do you think of this situation?
Because
What do you think of this sort of common factor, which is the states against the people who are defending each other? Do you think that there is a reason for that? Perhaps people who know law, they will tell us otherwise. Yeah, that's it from my side. Please subscribe and like the video.
Like the video, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, bye.